So, today we are continuing with Maya basics and we are going to create simple placeholder character, for example, use what you can use in Unity. For the start, let's check our workspace. If you are on new computer, so from the drop down menu, Maya Classic selected and then reset current workspace. After that, we are starting our modeling from the side X view this time. So just tapping spacebar, I'm jumping into side X view, and then I want to turn on my outliner. So here from the left, the lowest icon, I get my outliner opened, and then because first we are modeling our character, I'm going to enable my modeling toolkit here on the right side. So under the workspace menu icon with the cube and hammer, we get our modeling toolkit tools shown. Uh, and now we are ready to go for modeling. So I want to create first a cube. So I press down and hold down the spacebar and select here create, and then again polygon primitives and cube. And this time I'm going to open the little window or the cube options window. And I'm going to change few things around here. So I want my leg to be at least 2 by 2. So width 2 and depth 2. So it's a little bit thicker. And then for the height, I want to put at least 8. So the height of the leg is now 8 units. And let's see what kind of cube, or it's not anymore a cube, but what kind of polygon or poly we get. So I press create, and I'm quite satisfied with the result. It will be a great leg for our character. Then I'm pressing W, and I will be moving my leg so the end of it will touch the ground or the zero level of our grid. After that, I'm going to duplicate this. So I'm pressing Command D, Shift D, and now I can see on the outliner I have 2 P cubes, 1 and 2. I'm just tapping the spacebar and coming here into the perspective view. And now I can see that those P cubes are stacked. If I now grab on my move gizmos x-axis, so the red arrow, and I move, I can see that the other leg is underneath the other. So I'm pressing Command C and I want to left those still on top of each other. Because next thing what I'm going to do, I'm coming up here to my transformation options, and I want to move these both cubes same amount on the x-axis but different directions. So for this x, I will be typing for p cube 1, or actually for p cube 2, 5 and then pressing enter, and now we can see that it jumps 0.5. That probably was not enough. Yeah, it's not enough. So I'm pressing Command Z and then typing again here, maybe 1.5, and it will be more correct. Yeah, so 1.5 for the P cube 2. Then from the outliner I'm selecting with mouse left P cube 1, and for it I'm typing minus 1.5, and why it's not taking. Yeah, okay, absolute transform didn't allow me to type negative values. So this icon here, I'm clicking it on mouse's left and I'm changing to the relative transform, and now I'm allowed to type negative values here. So minus 1.5, and my P cube 1 will jump into the correct place. Another way to do this transformation is go into your channel box, where you can see your translation options, and here is minus 1.5, and if we click P cube 2 there is 1.5. So you can here also type 2, and if I'm clicking the another one, minus 2, it doesn't really matter where you modify this, but these two places is where you can with numbers do the exact transformations for your objects. Okay, now we have our legs here. Next thing what we are going to create is our body. So on the perspective view, I'm pressing down the space bar and I'm selecting create polygon primitives and cube with options, and I want to keep width and the depth same, and the thing what I'm modifying is the height. I want to add 2 more units for the height, so I'm typing value number 10 here, and I press apply, and as I can see I'm getting a little bit thin body for my character. So I want to add something for the width. So maybe it's something like 6 would be quite close. So I'm deleting this my polycube 3 and then apply, and 6 is actually a bit too wide, so maybe we just try 5, and that should be exactly, yeah, that fits perfectly. So polycube values for the torso, you can use your own values as well if you want, but mine values are 5, 10, 2, and then I just close the window. And I have my body here. And basically, we can use our pcube2 for the arms. So Shift D was hotkey combination for duplicating stuff. And as you can see, now I have pcube 4 here as well. So I have duplicated my arm. And for the arms, I want to give a small angle. So I'm pressing E, and then I can rotate arms of the character. I have selected the pcube 4. There is multiple ways to get this pcube copied or duplicated to the other side of my character. But now when I'm on the object mode with my pcube 4, I can go up here to the mesh options and select the mirror from here. Sorry. So mesh mirror with options window. And options window pops up. And there is bunch of options, but the most important options are mirror settings here. So let's go through those. Cut geometry can be turned on. It doesn't matter for us at this operation, but it basically cuts the geometry from the middle if our geometry is going to overlap from axis plus size to the mean minus side, which means that it goes over the origin point. That won't happen to us, but if you are mirroring something what is going over the axis, then you will know that if this turned on, it will cut the geometry. And then we want to check this, that we have mirror axis position over the world, because we want to mirror this over the origin point. So world is selection here, then offset should be 0. And now we have to check along which axis we want to mirror it. So the default is x-axis, and if we come here and see our gizmo, our arm is aligned with x-axis, because we can know that this yellow is actually a red, because we have click it last, it turns now yellow, which shows that it was last axis used. But if we click this blue, we can see that okay, this is red, and also our gizmo shows that the red is X. So we want to move it to the left side, which is on X-axis. So the X-axis is correct, and then mirror direction, it's set up to be minus. And where do we know if we want to mirror on minus or the plus side is that the gizmo arrow when it's on the world space is always towards the plus side. So our arm is definitely on the plus side as well. The gizmo here shows only towards the plus side. So the left side here is on the negative side of our origin. So that's as well correct. And now when we press apply, something really funky happened. Really unexpected. But the thing why it happened, let's see if I can fix it. Nope, it doesn't fix with this. Let's see. What really happened there was something what I don't really have any idea. Did it work for you? Okay. Then the problem is there that I have actually Autodesk Maya version 2019 and mirror tool might be broken or there is some options what I don't know how I should use those. So good that it worked for you. And I will quickly demonstrate the other way to do this mirroring. So if I want to mirror this, I need to duplicate it first. I go bit backwards. Okay. I'm just mirroring this by Shift D duplicating it. Then I want to here from the channel box rotate it 180 degrees. That doesn't work either. Yeah. Okay. My rotation is currently on the local space, so I'm double clicking rotate tool and changing my axis orientation to be world. And now if I rotate this on the channel box 180 degrees, it still doesn't change, which is odd. Okay, now it's 180 degrees. And then I'm just typing here to the translate x minus, and now it should be aligned correctly. Yeah, it seems to be. So that's another way to do it. Just turn it around 180 degrees and keep it that way. And then we are almost at the point where we should combine everything. Yeah, so one thing what we are still missing is the head. So we go back to the create menu by pressing spacebar down and selecting polygon primitives and cube with the options window. And then we have to actually change these values so it will be uniform cube this time. So maybe 3, 3, 3, bit oversized head, and then apply. And pressing W and I will move it in the correct place. It's not actually oversized, so I can press R and I can scale it a bit up as well, like this. And then I have the head. And the next thing what I need to do is open my modeling toolkit. So up here, and then I will select all the cubes with tracking selection, and the combine mesh option was found from here. I click it, and now I can see on my outliner that there is lots of unnecessary transform nodes and the combined geometry. I can see that my geometry is combined as well here because it's all green. So to get rid of those transform nodes, we have to come up here to the edit, delete by type, history. And now we have nice and clean outliner, and we can rename our figure by double clicking its name, and it will be cube man, and it's ready to be added some other stuff soon.